Check your spice rack because high levels of lead have been found in some popular brands of cinnamon and multi-spice powders. According to a study from Consumer Reports, elevated levels of lead were found in a dozen brands. Cinnamon powders sold by Paris contain the highest levels of lead. It was also found in EGN cinnamon powder, ShopRite bowl and basket, and Zara Foods ground cinnamon. So for more on this, let's bring in Lisa Gill. She is a food safety reporter for Consumer Reports. This is really disturbing, particularly because it's pumpkin spice time, and there's a lot of people eating cinnamon. Walk us through what the study found.
Sure. So we received signals from the FDA just not too long ago that ground cinnamon was going to be a problem. So in terms of lead content, so we sent secret shoppers out across the eastern seaboard to shop for a number of products. We tested 36 ground cinnamon products specifically and found that 12 of them had worrisome levels of lead. And that means anywhere from 1 part per million up to 2 part per million and sometimes higher. That's the way that lead is measured in food. That 1 part per million exceeds the New York state limit, and that's where we got really concerned.
And, you know, spices can be really expensive or can be really inexpensive. Was there a difference between sort of the cheaper versions of and the more expensive ones?
I love that question. And the answer is no. And in fact, the 5 that did really well, Morton and Bassett Organic is one of them. 365 Whole Foods, both organic and their conventional, did really well. Satif and also Louisa. So it's a range of prices. Price really didn't matter. Neither where the spice came from also didn't matter.
So how are these brands responding?
Yeah, so when we reached out to all the companies asking about the results, asking about what do they do to help make those ground cinnamon spices safe for consumption, all of them that did respond, not everybody responded, which was quite interesting. Even the really good ones said that they comply with all rules and regulations. A few of the really good ones test. McCormick's told us, for example, that they're testing along the way as they're grinding their own spices, which is excellent. But a lot of companies just gave us a really overly general response about rules and regulations. But the problem is that we don't really know what they're talking about. The FDA does not actually regulate this space. They've been monitoring it since a crisis happened about 1.5 years ago with Wanabana. In that case, cinnamon and those sort of apple puree products for kids off the chart. But the FDA doesn't actually really take on any sort of real regulatory authority. Interestingly, New York State is the only state in the country that regulates lead in spices. And so we notified them as well, asking like, hey, how can this be? And they said they're looking into it.
I think I'll be buying my spices in New York State then. So then what can officials do? I guess they can sort of mandate that this is one of the things that these companies have to test for.
That's right. And then they can also, there's a number of things. They do many states are now doing spot check testing of ground cinnamon spices that are found on the shelf. So they're we're all sort of doing the same thing. We're sending out shoppers, we're buying spices off the shelf. So that's one thing to test and really put pressure on these manufacturers. But they can be testing the entire way along the whole supply chain. And that would be the best thing. But the really good thing would be if they test those products, what's called finished product, right before it gets sent out to stores, before people buy them. And that's what we're asking manufacturers to do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that you guys did all that hard work because I like cinnamon. Lisa Gill, thank you very much.